Hey, what is up guys? Master Games back with the next video. In this one I will actually be talking about a new mob that will be coming to Minecraft here in a few probably short months. I don't know. You can't really tell yet. We don't know. But hopefully in the next few months. So I don't know how long. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it'll be here soon. Alright, so you guys probably know how Minecon just happened, and it was very recent, and it just happened like in California or some place like that. That is not really what matters though right now. Anyway, so you all know about that. That's not the goal here. After Minecon, someone asked on Twitter to Jeb, is there, like, what is going to be happening this year for Minecraft? And he was like, well, we started working on a new mob today. So he was being totally honest, totally awesome. So that just kind of tells us, okay, great, a new mob, that's great. We know now that there's a new mob. And he said this when on March 4th. Okay, I'm just kind of reading along here. So he said that on March 4th. So yeah, there's a new mob that's been confirmed, so that's awesome, right? Great thing to know, you know? Alright, so let's go on. This goes a bit further too. He did not only say that. He kind of left that there for a few days, but later on he came up with a few more details. You know, he was probably getting more questions by people now that they knew what the mob, that they were creating a new mob. They were probably like, what's the features? What's gonna happen with it, you know? What's gonna go on, you know? And I'm sure he released this because we waited for such a long time for the combat update. PC waited, Xbox and console don't have that yet, but that's alright, you know? It'll come. But we waited for such a long time. So he said, rumor has it I'm working on a new mob. Here's a hint, probably neutral, and the texture color is 242, 242, 242. Sorry if I kind of ran into the wall there, not paying attention. Anyway, so he gave us a little more details. It's a neutral mob, so that means it will attack you if you fight it. But it will kind of ignore you if you, you know, you leave it alone. So that's pretty cool, you know? Awesome. He gave us a few more details. Now, did you hear what else I said? The color texture is 242, 242, 242. You're probably like, okay, what does that mean? Okay, 242, 242, if you look that up, it's a whitish color. That's all the details I have right now. But, a whitish color, alright? What does that get you thinking? Well, what do I think? That's probably what you're wondering right now. What do I think about this whole thing? Well, 242, 242 is actually kind of like this. It is just pure white. Okay, that's not exactly pure white, but I mean, I'm just gonna show you. It is literally pure white like that. It's like snow. Pure white. So, this kind of got me thinking. Okay, so if it's pure white, what kind of mob could this be? Because we don't have any idea. They didn't say anything but, okay, it's neutral and its color texture is 242, 242, 242. Now, is that a help? Of course it's a help. We now know what it's going to look like. So that's awesome. It's going to be white. But that's pretty much all we know at this point. So that kind of got me thinking, what could this mob be? 242, 242, as I mentioned, is white. Okay. White is a taiga biome. Okay. Is there any life in a taiga biome? Not really. Taiga biome is basically lifeless. I mean, of course there's life, but very small amount, to be honest. You know, you're not going to find any vegetation, you're not going to find villages, you're not going to find many animals except for a wolf. You're just not going to find much. So that's what where I think they're going with this. I think this is going to end up being a taiga biome mob. Now you're probably like, okay, great, that's a lot of information. Can you give me a little more? Well, what would be an animal that would make sense and it could be a taiga biome mob? Well, a taiga biome is all snow, right? I mean, not all snow, but it's very snowy woodland, you know. So, what could that be? Well, that could be a polar bear. That's what got me thinking. Now, you're probably like, okay, that could be, but you know, there's many other things right here. Okay, think about it. Neutral. A neutral mob. Okay, that really kind of gave me the hint right there. A neutral mob. If it's neutral, that means it will attack if it is provoked. Now, that really got me thinking there. If it's provoked, a bear, it will attack you. Especially a polar bear. Polar bears are not friendly, just saying. Anyway, that's what kind of really got me thinking, okay, there's something going on here that I think I can kind of figure out, you know. I kind of thought about it. That really makes sense. A polar bear. 242, 242, 242 is pure white. Pretty much pure white. So how could it not be a polar bear? I mean, it could be a penguin, I guess. But a penguin... Would a penguin really attack you? Wouldn't make sense. Just saying. A penguin probably is not going to attack you, even if you attack it. I'm just saying. That would not make any sense at all. So, I don't really know. I'm not sure where they're going to go with this. I'm not. You know, I can't tell you if it's going to be something like a polar bear, or if it's going to be a penguin, or if it's... I don't know. You know, there isn't really anything I can guarantee. But that's just what I'm thinking. It's going to be a polar bear. And it just makes sense. A neutral mob can attack, but if you leave it alone, it probably won't. That goes along with a bear. A bear will attack you, but that's only if you provoke it. Sometimes there are those aggressive bears out there, and we all know. But, in general, they won't attack you unless you provoke them. Because they're really protective. Now, that's kind of where I'm leaning with this. Is it a bear? I don't know, and no one really does know, you know? No one can really tell if it's going to be a bear or if it's going to be, you know, no one can tell you right now. We don't have the details. But I just believe that it's going to be a bear. I just think it's going to be a polar bear. I believe it. I think that's what it's going to be. So, I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Because I'm not sure. No one really knows. I'm just kind of giving a guess here. So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Liking lets me know you like this video, so I can make more like this. Commenting will let me know what you think, because I'd love to hear your opinion on this and see what you think this mob will be. And subscribing will get you an update on the next video I make. And I'll probably make a video based on this to tell you guys what your opinions overall were and what I think after seeing them. So I'll probably make a video after this like that. So be sure to do those things, because it can be very informational, and I hope to help you out with this. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as I mentioned before. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and